Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. An atmospheric river is pouring over parts of the province, including the south coast and Vancouver Island. And the wet weather is not expected to let up until next week at the earliest. Mary Griffin has been on this soggy story for us all day long. She joins us now outside on Blanchard Street in Victoria. Mary.
Stacey, it is bumper-to-bumper traffic here, and it's the evening rush hour, but these drivers have been battling the weather all day. It's been bumper-to-bumper throughout the city. Now, this atmospheric river is continuing to pour rain on the entire region, but it's the Fraser Valley that's taking the brunt of the damage.
Rivers in the Fraser Valley are swollen and spreading beyond their banks. The Fraser Valley Regional District has declared a local state of emergency and ordered a number of properties evacuated.
Currently, there is a flood warning for Fraser Valley East, including the Sumas River and Chilliwack River, with the primary risk being water coming into those systems from the Nooksack River in the United States.
And the dangers are mounting with this heavy rainfall not expected to stop.
Environment Canada has a number of warnings out, including an orange weather warning in place for the Fraser Valley, Hope, Chilliwack, and the mountain region, with the expectation of 90 to 130 millimeters of rain. We've seen maybe half of that come down on the ground already.
And preparations are in place in BC if flooding occurs throughout the south coast.
At this time, I'm urging people in the Lower Mainland, particularly if you live near a waterway or a low-lying area, to remain up to date on the situation and take steps to prepare for potential impacts. That means assembling a grab-and-go bag for every member of your household, including pets, with the essentials that you would need if you are asked to evacuate.
The impacts of the atmospheric river also being felt on Vancouver Island. This is Oak Bay's Bowker Creek, transformed from a meandering waterway into a raging river. Roads transformed into rivers on Victoria's streets.
So this pool of water here on Blanchard Street is just evidence of how the storm drains are overwhelmed by the amount of water that's coming in. Environment Canada describes this as an atmospheric river, and these conditions are really not going to let up today, and the rain is going to continue on into next week. But if you're driving on the roads, these are just popping up suddenly as the storm drains can't cope with the amount of water. So just take it easy if you have to drive.
So far, some of the biggest impacts of the storm system are being felt south of the border. Homes flooded by several days of an unrelenting series of atmospheric rivers. Washington's governor declaring a statewide emergency.
Lives will be at stake in the coming days, and we need the federal government to do what's entirely appropriate here, which is to declare an emergency.
And there is still more to come. Environment Canada says the rain is not expected to ease until next week for the south coast.
Now, Stacey, one casualty of the rain is the Colwood Christmas light up. That is supposed to take place tonight, but it's been canceled. The Colwood Christmas light up at Colwood City Hall because of safety concerns related to the weather.